I'm Rob Gruschow with Gruschow International. We're here with Mike Silco from Mendon, New York. We did a foliar and an in-furrow trial this year on some products, on some corn, against a competitor's product. Mike and I are going to talk a little bit about what Mike saw in the field, and later on, as harvest season comes, we'll get some yield data.
Yeah, we just walked out in the corn lot the other day up in the on the gravel, seeing how bad it looked because of the dry weather. And we walked out in the one part of the field where I had one product, and it looked so bad I thought I was going to have it all cut for silage. And then we walked over where the Nutriplant was, and it was like night and day. It was green corn compared to dead corn. So it was, incredible, the difference.
Yeah. How was the ear development, Mike, where they had the other competitor's product?
Oh, the ear development, that was where the Nutriplant was. There's pretty much a decent ear on almost every stalk, where the other product was, there's like one ear every 10 stalks, and that isn't very good.
Right.
So,
and we've been working together now for about I guess almost 6 years, and I introduced you to the Nutriplant SL, which is an in-furrow treatment.
Yep.
And you were pretty skeptical when we first started using that product.
Yeah, we really, we're willing to try stuff. What the heck, that's the easy part of farming, just putting a little extra on when you're planting. It doesn't involve any more real work, and it
Right.
made bushels every time we've checked it. You can see the difference.
Yeah. And a lot of those checks, some of them I was able to be here, and some I wasn't. I was off doing some checks with some other farmers, and it didn't matter whether I was here or you were doing the results.
No, most of them really. I did the results myself, really, with a weight wagon, so it wasn't like you could, fudge on anything, and it's always come out better, every time we've done it.
Putting more money in your pocket.
Right.
Yep. So, and that's what we're trying to do with the Nutriplant products. It doesn't matter whether it's an in-furrow or the foliar program.
Yeah, that field actually had both. So
had both on.
Yeah.
Yep. And we could even see a difference where we had just the Nutriplant SL in the seed furrow, and then we had no foliar on that. That in that section, that was even more green and had better ear development on it than the other competitor's product that you put on in there.
Yeah, the biggest difference though was where we put the foliar, on with the treatment on the seed too. That was where the biggest difference was.
Yeah. So it's something that probably work into your program a little bit heavier next year, and we'll keep an eye on it and see how.
It's hard to say whether it made more difference this year just because of the dry, the extremes, but it definitely made a difference this year.
Right. And we did get it on a little bit sooner than we wanted to, and your equipment limitations limited us a little bit.
The corn wasn't huge, it was only like 1.5 foot high when we did it. But you can see it worked.
Yeah. And I know if we get it back, we were really looking to hit it at about 6 to 8 leaf stage. That's the stage where it's starting to develop how many rows we're going to have on the kernel and how long the ear is going to be. So hopefully we'll be able to target that a little bit better next year, and we'll get some yield data this year as harvest season comes in and closes, and we'll let you know how that yield data is, and we'll probably be using a little bit more on the farm next year.
Yep, sounds good.